Just as a baby leaves the womb, a retiree must leave the workforce. This is a bittersweet moment, leaving a familiar space. Hi, I'm Wes, with Weewa on the Net. An old college pal of mine called the other night, letting me know that he was going to be a grandfather. I could hear the joy and excitement in his voice. We chatted for quite a while, and after we was done, for some reason, I got to thinking about the similarities between childbirth and retirement. I guess from the point of view of the child and a retiree. You know, transitioning into retirement, it's a lot like a baby being born. I must be getting old. I don't remember much before I was born, but I can picture a child pre-birth sitting in a warm, comfortable space, growing, probably kicking a little bit, maybe sucking the thumb, unaware of what the future awaits. As it gets closer to the delivery day, the baby starts to realize things are changing. The space is getting a little cramped. They hear comments from their mother. I'm tired of being pregnant. When's this baby going to be born? Then finally, delivery day arrives, and the baby realizes they're leaving their comfortable space. It's got to be a bittersweet moment. They spent their entire life in this place. I suspect some of us were ready for the transition and embraced it. It was easy. It was like a natural part of life. And delivery, it wasn't a big deal. However, others of us found it more challenging. We may not have been ready. Probably felt a bit scared. Felt like we needed more time. So we resisted the change. We knew we had to go, but we held out for hours, usually kicking and screaming until we emerged. This transition is similar to the one we face when we leave the workforce. Work and life around work may be all we know. It's like a warm, comfortable womb of our lives. But then we start to realize things are changing. We begin to think about when we should retire. Our friends and colleagues ask us when we're going to make the change. Some of us are ready to embrace it, while others may not be. Some of us have worked long enough and are ready for some deserved rest and relaxation. Others may not be ready and feel they need a few more years. The transition, as I know, can be long and tiresome. Some people generally enjoy the work and may not want to leave it behind, while others haven't done the necessary preparations to make the transition easier. But the day will come, retirement day, whether we're ready for it or not, just like when we first came into this world. You know, as I've gotten older, I've noticed I'm becoming more childlike. I'm not back to sucking my thumb or pooping my pants, at least not yet. But I can't do all the things I could do just a few years ago. I know as the years progress, I'm going to need help and guidance from others, no matter how hard I try to resist. Maybe there is something to this idea of the circle of life. We start as newborn babies, kicking and screaming. We grow up. We transition into adulthood. We work many years, and then we eventually retire, becoming like babies again in our own way. So just as a baby leaves the mother's womb, retirees at some point will leave the workforce. It's just a natural part of the circle of life. So I asked Miss Weewa if we had an old pacifier and a baby rattler that I could use as a prop for this video. She kind of shook her head, looked at me. Yeah, you know, I think she thought I was crazy. She said, no, that'd be childish. What can I say? We were out.